why I do what I do. I'm driven 24 hours a day to defend Jews. And here's why. My mother was a Jew. She was an Orthodox Jew that hated Christians. At the age of 4, she told me, Christians kill Jews. Christians hate Jews. Jesus died, don't dig him up. I named you after your great-grandfather, Michael Katz-Nelson, who was burned to death in his synagogue with 2,000 Jews. I found out from Shimon Peres that his grandfather, Metzner, was the cantor rabbi in the same synagogue. But I had a problem. My problem was I had a father who was a professing Christian, and he hated Jews. How in the world did she marry such a man? It's crazy. She had 7 children, and she was married to an anti-Semite. But here's what he believed. He believed she had an affair with a Jewish man, and I was not his son. So he abused me year after year. At the age of 11, I was so ashamed because I never could defend my mother. And on Friday nights, he'd sit her in a chair. He'd come home drunk and sit her in a chair, and he'd slap her in the face, say, "You Jewish whore." And I'd sit on the top of those stairs, and I'd be so ashamed because I didn't have the courage to stand up to that man. And one day at 11, I got the courage. And I screamed, "Stop it!" And when I screamed it, he ran up the stairs, he picked me up by my throat, way above his head, and strangled me. I went unconscious. When I woke up in a fetal position, I screamed in rage, "God, why was I born?" And then I knew the answer. I couldn't defend one Jew against a Jew hater. My purpose in life was to defend all the Jews. That's what drives me. Your brother, I told him this story. Ido, he said, "Mike, you're a neurotic." I said, "Ido, I may be a neurotic, but I am proud to turn my pain into power, purpose, and passion to love the Jewish people and defend the Jewish people." I'm so honored that there's an ambassador here of courage, of compassion, that won't back down, has never backed down. He was named David, like the great David in the Bible by his rabbi father. I told him a few minutes ago, I said, "You know, look what all the prayers you've answered. You've been an instrument to answer." He'll take credit for nothing, but he's here and he's strong. And I said, "You know what I think? I think your father prayed those prayers that you are answering right now."